good blessings, my brothers and sisters in this truth. All praises to the Most High through our Savior's name. Let's get our swords out the mud, my brothers and sisters. We are children of light, my brothers and sisters. We must expose all darkness, all deception, evil in high places, snakes on the plain. These deceptive deities, these idols. We must expose them all, brothers and sisters. There is only one, that is the Most High, our Father, who art in heaven. Brothers and sisters, here is Greek gods and goddesses. And we have Cronus, right? Cronus is possibly the most famous of the Titans, as he was the king and leader of his brothers fighting against Uranus and eventually the Olympian gods. Born of Uranus and Gaia, he was the williest and youngest of their offspring, and perhaps the most powerful. Cronus would gain by power by overthrowing his father and eventually lose it by being beaten by his son Zeus. Right there, you reap what you sow. You reap what you sow. You live by the sword, you die by the sword. Okay. In Greek mythology, Cronus was the primordial god of time, in which time was described as a destructive, all-devouring force. So as we see Cronus, god of time, that's where you get Godfather clocks, that song Time by the Rolling Stones, you know, Father Time. Okay, brothers and sisters, we see Cronus as we go down and read. Cronus envied the power of his father, the ruler of the universe. So there's your envy. Cain and Abel. That envious spirit. Joseph's brothers who were envious of him pushed him in a ditch. Envy, my brothers and sisters. And yes, brothers and sisters, just want to give a little background of Cronus. And it says Cronus is often depicted with a scythe or a sickle. Okay, and if you go down here, he is also right here. He is also associated in Athens with the 12th day of the Attic month, when a festival called Coronia was held in his honor to celebrate the harvest. Then we have the sickle and the harvest, which is the wheat and the tares, also in the Bible. my brothers and sisters. The harvest, when the wicked will be destroyed. And that's what these doctrines of man, these doctrines of deception are produced. They're influenced by the Most High's word. But they don't want to do the will of the Most High. They're game thieves. They'll just take a little bit in there and then put it into a doctrine that suits the flesh. People will follow mythology. People will follow anything but the Most High. Anything but. And that's the word. That's that worldly spirit, the rebellious spirit, my brothers and sisters. That is what the evil one does. Steals, lies, kills. The evil one present himself as an angel of light to deceive you. So we got to comprehend, brothers and sisters. We got to comprehend. And we got Tartarus, right? And that's also spoken in scripture. Um, where there's fire, destruction. Those being cast into Tartarus, my brothers and sisters. It's also in scripture. It says Cronus is imprisoned with the other titans in Tartarus. And Tartarus is once again, it's in the scripture, and it's a pit, right? A pit of darkness. It's a pit of death. And here, as we see, Zeus was said to have released Cronus and his brothers from their prison and make his father the king of the Elysian Islands. Elysian Islands, home of the blessed dead in the underworld. This was the final resting place of the souls of heroes and virtuous men, my brothers and sisters. My brothers and sisters. And we got other interesting facts about Cronus. In Roman mythology, Cronus is depicted as their deity named Saturn. His period of rule was honored every year by the Saturnalia feast. Saturn was worshipped far more widely as the god of agriculture by the Romans than Cronus had ever been. During the Renaissance, the depiction of Cronus gave rise to the Father Time, wielding a harvesting scythe. There have been no temples dedicated to Cronus found in Greece. And here dude is right here. This deity. Cronus, Titan of the harvest. And as you see, it look like he's throwing up. Got a little goat hand sign going on right there. And that's Cronus. So yes, brothers and sisters, Father time, Father's Day. You know, we celebrate. We do the Most High's will every day. Every day is Father's Day. So when the world promotes to you this deception of honoring, deception, we must come from the world and separate and not partake. Do not be deceived. Do not be deceived, my brothers and sisters. We're going to scroll back up here one time. And we're going to touch down on Gaia, which is the mother of Cronus. In Greek mythology, Gaia, the primordial earth or mother goddess, was one of the deities who governed the universe before the Titans existed. There's your mother goddess. You know, they say, oh, Mother Earth, all this blase blah. No, that's idolatry. There's no Mother Earth. It's the Most High, the Father. My brothers and sisters. In the creation myth, chaos came before everything else. He was made of void. Is that not spoken of in Genesis, brothers and sisters? Does the Most High, does the Most High not say this in Genesis, spoken through Moses? In the very first chapter. Mass and darkness and confusion. And then earth in the form of Gaia came into existence. From Mother Earth sprang the starry heavens. So yes, brothers and sisters, we must not be deceived. We must not be deceived. And one thing I wanted to share with you, another thing on this Gaia, says, and the people were declaring earth oaths to invoke her. Okay? And people were declaring oaths to invoke her. And then once again, here's her son, Cronus. So yes, brothers and sisters, you know, there's there is the mother worship. You know, there is the mother worship right there. Mother's Day. You know, um, that's your worship of the woman. You got the Mary worship of Mary in Catholic religion. You know, growing up, you know, I was on the Captain Planet. Look, I was on Captain Planet when I was growing up, right? 1990, Captain Planet and the Planeteers. And what do we have? Gaia, the spirit of the planet, assembles a diverse team of Planeteers who are able to combine their powers to summon an elemental warrior that takes on the appearance of superhero Captain Planet. He works with the Planeteers to defend Earth. So yes, brothers and sisters, hear some of your voices. You got Whoopi Goldberg, Margaret Kidder. Here it goes right here. Gaia lives on Hope Island and is the female spirit of Earth, guarding peace and harmony on the planet. She's known to be Mother Nature or Mother Earth, and she is the creator of Captain Planet. So yes, brothers and sisters, you know, the wicked, it's what they do. They program you with their deception, so you can grow in darkness instead of growing light. Remember I said how the wicked steals? What the scriptures say, train a child while he's young. Train a child while he's young, and he will not depart. So that's what the wicked do also. They rock the cradle. They train the child while he's young, so it's hard for that child to depart. My brothers and sisters, once he grows older, he's been growing in darkness. That's why we, just as we was growing in darkness, we must be patient and be a light and show the glory to those who are in captivity, who are in darkness, so they can come. So they can come to the Most High. Come out of the world. We got Jeremiah chapter 7, verse 1 through 20. The word that came to Jeremiah from the Most High, saying, stand in the gate of the Most High's house and proclaim there this word, and say, hear the word of the Most High, all ye of Judah that enter in at these gates to worship the Most High. Thus saith the Most High, the Father of Israel, amend your ways and your doings, and I will cause you to dwell in this place. Trust ye not in lying words, saying the temple of the Most High, the temple of the Most High, the temple of the Most High are these. For if ye thoroughly amend your ways and your doings, if ye thoroughly execute judgment between a man and his neighbor, if ye oppress not the stranger, the fatherless, and the widow, and shed not innocent blood in this place, neither walk after other gods to your hurt, then will I cause you to dwell in this place, in the land that I gave to your fathers forever and ever. Behold, ye trust in lying words that cannot profit. Let me fix that real quick. Pardon me, brothers and sisters. Bear with me, brothers and sisters. Verse 9. Will ye steal, murder, and commit adultery, and swear falsely, and burn incense unto Baal, and walk after other gods, whom ye know not, and come and stand before me in this house, which is called by my name, and say, we are delivered to do all these abominations? Is this house, which is called by my name, become a den of robbers in your eyes? Behold, even I have seen it, saith the Most High. Let me run that back. Let me run that back. Circle back around. In this house, which is called by my name, become a den of robbers in your eyes. Using the Most High's word for profit, for self-gain. Robbing the people of their understanding of the Most High. Behold, even I have seen it, saith the Most High. But go ye now unto my place, which was in Shiloh, where I set my name at the first, and see what I did to it for the wickedness of my people Israel. So the Most High say, but go now unto my place which was in Shiloh. Go check it out. Where I set my name at the first, and see what I did to it for the wickedness of my people Israel. And now, because ye have done all these works, saith the Most High, and I spake unto you, rising up early and speaking, but ye heard not. And I called you, but ye answered not. Therefore will I do unto this house, which is called by my name, wherein ye trust, and unto the place which I gave to you and to your fathers, as I have done to Shiloh. And I will cast you out of my sight, as I have cast out all your brethren, even the whole seed of Ephraim. Therefore pray not thou for this people. The Most High say, therefore pray not thou for this people, neither lift up cry nor prayer for them, neither make intercession to me, for I will not hear thee. Seest thou not what they do in the cities of Judah and in the streets of Jerusalem? The children gather wood, and the fathers kindle the fire. Excuse me, run that back. The children gather wood, and the fathers kindle the fire, and the women knead their dough to make cakes to the queen of heaven, which is Ashtaroth, and to pour out drink offerings unto other gods, that they may provoke me to anger. Do they provoke me to anger, saith the Most High? Do they not provoke themselves to confusion of their own faces? Therefore thus saith the Most High, behold, mine anger and my fury shall be poured out upon this place, upon man and upon beasts, and upon the trees of the field, and upon the fruit of the ground, and it shall burn and shall not be quenched. Most High said, man, all y'all doing is confused. Y'all provoking me. Y'all provoking me. Do they not provoke themselves to the confusion of their own faces? Confusion, brothers and sisters. The Most High is not the author of confusion. So because they provoking the Most High, because the Most High is not the author of confusion, they dwell in confusion because they not following the author of the Most High. They not following the Most High, the author of truth. They following the author of confusion. The Most High is not the author of confusion. So they not following the book. You heard me? They not being led by the word of the Most High. So therefore, that is the only truth, and you will be confused if you are led away from the Most High. If you are led astray, you will be confused. You will have a confused face, my brothers and sisters. You will have a confused face because you are in captivity. You are in deception. The worldly spirit will leave you in confusion, lost. Come out of the world, my brothers and sisters. We're going to stay in Jeremiah chapter 44, verse 17 through 19. But we will certainly do whatsoever thing goeth forth out of our mouth, to burn incense unto the Queen of heaven, and to pour out drink offerings unto her, as we have done, we and our fathers, our kings and our princes, in the cities of Judah and in the streets of Jerusalem. For then had we plenty of victuals, and were well, and saw no evil. But since we left off to burn incense to the Queen of heaven, and to pour out drink offerings unto her, we have wanted all things, and have been consumed by the sword and by the famine. And when we burned incense to the Queen of heaven, and poured out drink offerings unto her, did we make her cakes to worship her, and pour out drink offerings unto her without our men? So, brothers and sisters, as we see, but since we left off to burn incense to the Queen of heaven, but since we left off, we were led astray, brothers and sisters. We want to follow deception. We wanted to follow deception, brothers and sisters. We did not want to do the will of the Most High. Let's go into the book of Judges, the Queen of Heaven. Judges chapter 10, verse 6. And the children of Israel did evil again in the sight of the Most High, and served Baalim, which is, and Ashtaroth. There's your Queen of the Heaven. And the gods of Syria, and the gods of Zidon, and the gods of Moab, and the gods of the children of Ammon, and the gods of the Philistines, and forsook the Most High, and served not him. So yes, brothers and sisters, we must comprehend. We must comprehend. Remember Lot's wife, to not hold on, to destruction, not hold on to what will perish. my brothers and sisters. But hold on to what is life, and that is doing the will of the Most High. We in 1 Kings chapter 11, verse 33. Because that they have forsaken me, and who was they? Israel, and have worshipped Ashtaroth, the goddess of the Zidonians, Chemosh, the god of the Moabites. So you got the Ashtaroth, the goddess of the Zidonians, and Chemosh, the god of the Moabites, and Milcom, the god of the children of Ammon, and have not walked in my ways to do what which is right in mine eyes, and to keep my statutes and my judgments, as did David his father. So, brothers and sisters, this was Solomon. This was Solomon, brothers and sisters, as David his father. Them women that the Most High told Solomon to stay away from, cause of Solomon, my brothers and sisters, cause of Solomon to follow deception, my brothers and sisters, to follow deception, the worship of Ashtaroth, the goddess of the Zidonians. So yes, brothers and sisters, my brothers